we got our first reveal for Akuma gameplay. Now, keep in mind, about a month ago, we got a look at him in his stage, but there was no gameplay, no frame data. There was nothing meaningful we could analyze there. So this is going to be the first time we have something real that we can look at and start to get a grasp of what he's going to be like from a gameplay perspective. So with that in mind, what I'm going to do is we're just going to watch the trailer regularly one time, and then I'm going to rewatch it again, but take my time really going over all the different moves and little things that I notice. There's something funny about just seeing this default ass avatar, like, fighting basically a god. I mean, he survived, to his credit. He's not dead.
Ready yourself.
Yeah, that's an overhead. By the way, thank you, Bucho, for the 48-month resub. We got the air fireballs. Dude, if we can do drive rush air fireball, and it's gonna like punish counter people who try and check drive rush with jabs, Jesus Christ. Yep, he's got that command like jump. Still got the overhead. You can do air fireballs out of it. You still got the dive kick. Dude, this stage is so sick. Alright, we got the classic outfit too. That's probably, I think that's his outfit too. That's so gross looking. Look how fast that DI animation is. You barely even see a movement. They just get snapped. Wait, his level 1? You can use his level 1 in the air too and it's separate? So he just straight up has 2 level 1s. Alright, this is probably level 3. Nice. Where's Raging Demon though?
Sacrifice yourself to the Satsui no Hano.
That is a cold windscreen. Dude, why is Akuma just the coolest character in basically every game he's ever in? There it is!
I am the true master of the fist.
He's so sick. Yeah. I want to play Akuma. So, let's go back through the trailer, except this time we're gonna take our time, really look over these moves and try and get a good grasp of what to expect for this character. More likely than not, he's going to be pretty good because Enma's Hollow is the name of his stage.
Ready yourself.
So that's 2 total stages for season 1. That looks like a medium kick right there. That's like his overhead. I wonder if that is that like something you cancel out of movement? Okay, it looks like it's something that you can do. It's almost like a target combo by the look of it. That looks like a target combo and not a link. So maybe it's like a target combo slash link. Yeah, that looks like a target combo. Overhead. That's probably like his crouching heavy punch if I had to guess. That's like, maybe that's like a back heavy kick like what DJ has, kinda. That's kind of what it looks like. Yep, he's got his dive kick. I wonder if they'll have like a light, medium, and heavy version so that you can angle it. Or if they want it to be a little more limited than that. Because they might want to limit him just a little bit, because a lot of what Akuma can do in principle with the drive system might be a little bit crazy. Yeah, that looks like a target combo off of like maybe standing heavy punch or standing medium, something like that. Raging Demon is CA health only, separate from level 3 and level 3 critical art. So he gets 4 total supers. Cool.
Witness the
Witness the abyss before you. Yep, he's got the air fireballs. You've got like a charge fireball variant, which looks like it's gonna be good for winning fireballs. Looks like you also have like another version you can charge even more. That'll just go through a lot of other projectiles. Yep, Shoryuken variant, Tatsu. Yeah, that looks similar to yeah, that right there, that looks like some kind of, it almost reminds me of like Ed's charged standing heavy punch, but instead of launching, instead of launching yourself, you just do an explosion. Yeah, that looks like that's his little command thing. The like little command, I think it's called Demon Flip, right? Yep, that's the cancel it into the low. That looks like that's just an empty cancel, or maybe a command grab. Yep, that's a dive kick cancel. That's the overhead cancel. Can you also do like OD fireball out of it? Ew. Ew. Do I know his lore? I know like bits and pieces of it. Since I forget who, but someone made like a really long Street Fighter lore video leading up to this game, and I put that on in the background while I was doing chores around the house once. So I didn't pick up everything, but I have bits and pieces of lots of random stuff, just because there's a lot of stuff I know that's like that, where I've just picked up on tons of random stuff. Yep, that's a overhead from Drive Rush. Oh god. Yeah, this character's got everything. Air fireballs, OD version cancels into that. So that's like that. His little like teleport thing can be used like a shimmy. We've got his DI right there. Yep, you can cancel it into OD Tatsu, into OD Shoryuken. I think that's his level 2 super. Wait, how does that work? Okay, it looks like it's just a strike. That level 2 is sick though. Just obliterates you with the explosion. Yeah, that's level 3. Do we know if there's invincibility on any of his supers? Like, I assume level 3 is obviously invincible. Do level 1 and level 2 have any invincibility? Do we know? Do we know if there's invincibility on level 1 or 2? Yeah, apparently this is going to be like a separate super from level 3, but you'll need to be in CA health for it. That's so cool.
The true master of the fist.
Since it's going to be a separate move, I wonder if it's going to have like a notably more complicated input than usual. If it does, that's going to be really funny for Modern, because imagine frame 1 Raging Demons. For all the Modern Akumas you guys are going to see on Ranked Day 1. When this character comes out. You guys ready for that? Frame 1 Raging Demons for Modern players? That's gonna be funny, not gonna lie. Drive Rush Demon, yeah. One of the main things that I'm thinking about when I look at this character is like Drive Rush Demon Flip, Drive Rush Air Fireball, Drive Rush Overhead, Drive Rush probably crouching medium kick into, you know, the usual Street Fighter 6 classic. You're going to have Drive Rush into his teleport to bait out DPs and stuff like that. Yeah, this character, I'm not sure if his Drive Rush is going to be super fast per se. Unless there was somewhere in the trailer where we saw it and I missed it. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick, because if his drive rush doesn't even necessarily need to be super fast for his drive rush to be super scary, just because of the sheer amount of options he's going to have out of it, where if you do a really good job mixing up what you do out of it, it's going to be very hard to check his drive rushes, even if they're not necessarily blazing fast like your Juries or your DJs of the world, you know? Yeah, don't mind me just skipping to try and find somewhere where I see his drive rush. It'd be funny if Modern couldn't raid a demon. There's no way they're not going to let them do it. Yeah, it's somewhere in here, right? We saw his DI. I can't remember if we saw... Wait. That looks... maybe a little faster than normal, or like... That doesn't look crazy fast. That looks like fairly average speed, or maybe a little faster. Which I think is fine for... I mean, it's probably for the best that it's not super fast. Can you imagine if it was? It's definitely fast enough, I agree. If he's broken, am I picking him up? I was strongly thinking about that either way, Adnan, but yeah. Especially because it's very likely that DJ's gonna get nerfed again. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets more substantial nerfs than what he got in the last patch. So if DJ ends up being a little less solo viable, then I'm gonna need another character anyway. So why not pick up Akuma if he's broken, right? Or if Akuma doesn't end up fitting for me, then maybe like some other character who ends up being a top tier after this upcoming wave of buffs and nerfs, you know? Yeah, that looks like a really sick command grab. Yeah, overall, this character looks like he's just gonna have options galore. I think the main way they're gonna try and balance him is, I wouldn't be surprised if some of his moves are a little more high commitment than they might look. But probably the main thing they're gonna do is just he's gonna have the least HP in the cast, per usual. Like most characters in this game have 10,000 HP. It's fairly likely he's gonna have 9,000. Or maybe even less. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave him even less than, like maybe 8,500 HP or something.
Sacrifice yourself to the Satsui no Hano.
Hopefully Capcom helps me with a new character. Well, the way I see it is, if my main gets nerfed, it is what it is. I'll just either get a secondary, if they really butcher him, get a new main, or just co-main, depending on how things go. Because at the end of the day, I can't see into the future. I don't know how they're going to buff or nerf. All I can do is just adapt to whatever they end up throwing at me. Either way, there's a lot to be excited for here. Hope you enjoyed watching the video, and consider dropping a sub if you want to keep around for more Street Fighter content in the future, alright?